Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you for being with me again today. I got some news from Severodonetsk, Ukraine, where, as you probably know, there were some Ukrainian troops and civilians that were cut off from the western side um, of the city, and whereas the Severodonetsk River, there were three bridges. The Russians blew them out, all three of them, so there's no retreat from that part of the Severodonetsk. The thing is, civilians, about 500 civilians according to the Ukrainian side, and about 1,200 and some according to the Russian side, plus an unknown number of Ukrainian soldiers are trapped in the Azot plant, chemical plant in Severodonetsk. The Russians allowed them to get out on Wednesday, and it seems like some of them got out, most of them did not. And now, again, the Russians are trying to, provide free passage for the civilians. And I'm guessing if the Ukrainian army wants to, or military personnel they want to give up and just surrender, they can come out. The problem is they refuse. So we have an article from Ukrainska Pravda from today, Saturday, June 18th, 2022, and this is the title. Severodonetsk, civilians refuse to evacuate from Azot chemical plant. So Oblast military administration reported that civilians who are hiding in the Azot chemical plant in Severodonetsk have refused to evacuate. Quote, we are constantly communicating with them, this being Haidai, this is the Oblast military administration, said, so this guy said, we are constantly communicating with them. We have offered to evacuate them on many occasions, but they don't want to do it. Just in case, we asked our guards to record a video call with these civilians, their refusal to evacuate. We have a lot of footage in which people are being offered evacuation, but they don't want to do it. Haidai noted that according to the most up-to-date information, there are currently 568 civilians hiding in the Azot chemical plant, including 38 children. So, and I'm quoting, people are hiding in shelters, of which there are several. This shouldn't be compared with Azovstal in Mariupol. This is not an underground bunker, but several separate shelters not connected to one another. There is a different number of people in each of these shelters. The head of the Luhansk, Haidai, the head of the, oh, wait a second. The head of the Luhansk military administration said. Now, Haidai also said that Russia has deployed all its reserves on the Severodonetsk and Bakhmut fronts. Russian troops are attempting to establish full control over the acting administrative center of Luhansk Oblast, the city of Severodonetsk, and to cut off the Lishansk. They want to cut off the Lishansk-Bakhmut supply route, but have not been successful so far. And it says here that on, that's earlier, a little bit of background information, on June 17, Haidai said that evacuation from Severodonetsk Azot plant is or was impossible. Russian forces continue to destroy the Azot chemical plant, where both the Ukrainian military and civilians are sheltering. On the morning of 14 June, Russians struck the buildings of the Azot chemical plant and Kloplansk fiberglass and plastic plant. Well, I really don't blame the civilians not wanting to get out and maybe face the Russians. On the other hand, if you don't want to do that, that means that the conditions that you have in the plant are still okay or better than the alternative. Otherwise, they will be all out. The spirit of self-preservation will prevail, and they will have these guys get out sooner or later, especially if you have children, and they will obviously having them, that's an extra pressure on you to try an alternative than be starving in the Azot plant. Regarding the Ukrainian military, I don't know what orders they got, but at one point, orders mean nothing when you are in a certain situation. Whatever or orders they can get, depending on the situation, you can refuse to execute them. But I don't know. I don't know what they're defending there anymore. Probably hoping like they hoped in Azovstal for a, I don't know, an airlift or something, or somehow the Ukrainian army could come and save them or something like that. Because they will be again, they're surrounded and they will have to come out and surrender. But who knows? I'm not there. I don't know exactly what it is. I would say that the civilians should go out, but they know better, you know. And the military, they have their orders, not only their orders, but probably, you know, their own, probably certainly their personal um, thoughts about it, and we'll find out. I predict that they will be out in a few days. What are they gonna do there? Just wait for the Russians to bomb the shit out of them? I don't know. If they want that, that will happen. The Russian will indulge, or just let them starve over there and they will come out. You'll see. It's not going to be, what, it's going to be a breakthrough or something. The 50 or some Ukrainian military is going to break through the surrounding Russian army. Nah, I don't think so. Okay, so this is it. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.